Hello and welcome to reading news for upcoming movies. The reason why am I whispering is because today is nighttime and my mother is sleeping, so I don't have to talk so loud because she's sleeping and I don't want her to wake her up. But anyways, on the Variety website, Mr. Man, Little Miss movie in the works from Paddington producers StudioCanal and Heyday. The two companies are developing a feature film with Sanrio, which will bring Roger Hargreaves' iconic characters to the big screen for the first time. StudioCanal and Heyday Films, who last teamed on the hugely successful Paddington franchise, are partnering up again on another prestige British family IP with blockbuster potential, Mr. Man, Little Miss. The two companies are developing a feature film which will bring the iconic characters created by British writer and illustrator Roger Hargreaves to the big screen for the first time. The banners have enlisted Mr. Man Limited, a Sanrio Group company, onto the film project with the ambition to appeal to both children and adults around the world, just as the books have done for the last 5 decades. Originally published in 1971 as the Mr. Man series before being joined by the accompanying Little Miss series in 1981, the books have sold more than 250 million copies, turning its beloved characters, each defined by a single personality trait, into multi-generational icons. There's Little Miss, helpful, who desperately wants to help but creates chaos. The ever optimistic Mr. Happy, Little Miss Sunshine, who always makes things better, Mr. Tickle, who have very who has very long arms and likes to make others giggle, Mrs. Grumpy, who is perpetually irritated, and the mischievous Little Miss Naughty. Mr. Man, Little Miss is the #1 selling children's book series in France and one of the best-selling preschool brands in the UK. Since being acquired by Sanrio in 2011, the world of Mr. Man, Little Miss has been extended into a wider range of entertainment platforms beyond its publishing core or chore in fashion, health and beauty, and toys, among others. Sanrio, whose brand portfolio also includes Hello Kitty, has expanded the colorful cast of Mr. Man, Little Miss. The latter now spans over 90 characters, including special editions inspired by cultural figures, and enjoys fan bases in markets such as the UK and France, Australia, and Asia. The movie will build on a Mr. Man, Little Miss animated series that's now streaming on YouTube. and a second animated series currently in production for television. Like Paddington, the Mr. Man and Little Miss movie will look to blend the humor, personality, and warmth that made the original characters iconic while bringing in new audiences. It's an amazing thought to think that the Mr. Man and Little Miss are going to feature in their own film. It's very exciting news, said Adam Hargreaves, son of the late Roger Hargreaves, who began writing new Mr. Man and Little Miss after his father's death in 1988. My father would have been thrilled, and I can't say how proud I am of his creation that it merits an appearance on the big screen. It is it is a big step of it is a big setup for Mr. Small. Heyday Films. David Heyman, whose credits also include the Harry Potter franchise and Barbie, said the globally beloved books of Mr. Man and Little Miss offer an irresistible opportunity for a bold and imaginative feature film adaptation. I am delighted to be partnering with StudioCanal and Sanrio on what promises to be a, a captivating new creative adventure in the evergreen world of Mr. Man and Little Miss. Anna Marsh, StudioCanal's CEO, Canal Plus's COO, and Deputy CEO, said, "We are so thrilled and honored to be working with our close friends and partners at Heyday and Sanrio in bringing Roger Hargreaves' wonderful and iconic characters to the big screen for the very first time. An incredible privilege and an undeniable opportunity for joy, mischief, and adventure that we know will inspire and delight theatrical audiences, young and old, around the world today," Marsh added. Tomokuni Tsuji, President and CEO of Sanrio Co. Ltd., said, "We are thrilled to share Mr. Man, Little Miss, one of Sanrio's strongest IPs with British iconic roots, with audiences worldwide through this film. With more than 90 characters, Mr. Man, Little Miss stories will serve as ambassadors, create ambassadors of joy, creating smiles and widening the circle of happiness and happiness," said Sanrio coach chef. What I mean, they actually mean chief, whatever. Who also praised StudioCanal and Heyday Films, whose award-winning creativity we deeply admire. He said the project advances our long-term vision to build an IP platform delivering next-generation joy as a global entertainment company. StudioCanal and Heyday Films have a stellar track record in the premium family entertainment space. StudioCanal has produced 3 Emmy Award-winning series of The Adventures of Paddington, while Paddington has also enjoyed 3 successful big-screen outings. all produced and developed with Heyday Films. The latest chapter, Paddington in Peru, came out in 2024. With the series now the biggest independent family franchise of all time, Paddington the Musical is also currently previewing at the Sophie Theatre in London's West End to rave reviews produced by Special arrangement with StudioCanal. Marsh also revealed in an interview with Variety last month that StudioCanal was developing a Paddington animated feature alongside the fourth abuse in the film franchise. Ron Halpern, EVP of Global Production, and Joe Navratilin, SVP of Global Production and Head of UK Film Production, will oversee the Mr. Man, Little Miss feature for StudioCanal.